Welcome to Mexican Me, a series that I want to use to explore and teach and show more about Mexican culture, which is my culture, and I'm really proud of it and I really love it. So I'm trying to do some drawings and just tell you about the culture and the stories of Mexican people. So today we're gonna draw a really crisp pin on a classic character from the Mexican lotería, which is La Sirena, or I think in English it will be like the Mermaid of the Siren. I don't know which one. But my friend Thania here made the most amazing MashUp cosplay of La Sirena plus Disney's Little Mermaid. I'm leaving the link of her video in the description box so you can go and check it out. Anyway, it was so creative and I fell in love with it, so I was like, I need to draw this. What I like about it is that I feel like it is the perfect representation of what a lot of Mexican Americans are, because you are trying to keep your Mexican roots as the base canvas of who you are, because you grew up in a Mexican family with Mexican costumes, but at the same time you're living in America and you have your shows in English and your music in English and all this other culture that is part of yourself too. So you have to find a way to make it yours without forgetting who you are, and this was just so clever. And I mean, if we want to be 100% fair, the lotería actually started in Italy, then moved to Spain, and when Spain colonized Mexico, moved to Mexico. And since it's a betting game, it started with a lot of rich people only playing, and then with time it became more affordable for us peasants to start playing, and it's just a great part of who we are. Is our game night basically. I think the best description for it is that it's basically like bingo, but instead of numbers, you have images, you have a mermaid, you have a drunk guy, you have a heart, a rose, a lot of really beautiful and classic Mexican illustrations, and you have a table. Well, no, it's not a table. You have a card, a big card that has 12 of those drawings in different order. Any order. There's no two cards that are the same. And then you have a deck of cards, which is one of them is going to have the drawing of each character. And you call it like you call bingo, and you mark it down like you got bingo, and you're supposed to fill the full card or like a line or like corners and stuff. But unlike bingo, you're not supposed to draw on those cards because they are reusable. And if you are dumb enough, like maybe me when I was little, and decide to draw in your aunt's favorite lucky card, you're gonna be in big trouble. So what we do is that your aunts are gonna send you to the kitchen for the rubbings, or like outside to find pebbles or buttons or anything that is a small token that you can use to cover the cards that already came out. So it can be whatever you like. So now that everyone picks the cards that they want to play with, you decide how much you want to bet. So depending on who you're playing is the price that they're gonna put to the cards. It can go from 10 cents to 10, 20 bucks. Of course, if a lot of you and your cousins are playing, your aunts might leave it to like 20 cents or something, so you can play for a long time without going broke and start crying that you don't have any more money to play. I know, you can play without betting, but where's the fun? The best part about playing is being able to laugh and take all your cousins' money and then run to the convenience store down the street, buy a bunch of candy and eat it and dance in front of them. Okay, you can give them candy if you're a good person, but you don't have to. That's the point, because you are the winner. So it's up to you, depending how much you love your cousins. Some of us like only half of them. So it's up to you. I think I could definitely count in one hand the amount of times that I won a lottery game against my aunts. They are savage, they're professional. These ladies have memorized their favorite or lucky cards, and they always win, and they play like five of them at the same time, so they are like taking care of over like 50 combination of things, and they still can do it. And me with one single card, I'm the loser, asking like, did this card already come out? Like, did I miss something? And I always miss something. So I'm terrible playing. I enjoy playing, but I'm bad at it, and at least I accept it. I always say I'm gonna play $5 and that's it. Please don't let me ask for more money. But even if I lose most of the time, it was the only game that my family really enjoyed playing, all of them. Since you are little until like the oldest one, everyone loved it. And we would just take it out on a table, and we'll take out chairs on our grandma's ranch, and we would play under the trees, and it was a lot of fun. We'll play all afternoon, but you have to stop before it's midnight, because if you're playing lotería at midnight, the devil comes for you. El diablo is gonna come for you, and that's what my grandma always say. So we were not allowed to play lotería late at night. It's gonna be another video about all the times that El Diablo is supposed to show up to you, and you do a lot of stuff at night. I think Mexicans just like to go to bed early and wake up at 4 a.m. instead of like staying up all the way until 4 a.m. But I mean, that's how my family played it. I wonder how your family did it, because I used to think there was only one name and one way to do it. But I was talking to some friends from Texas, and in Texas they call it chalupa. They don't call it lotería, which is really weird, and it's kind of like wrong, because the real name is lotería, but they call it chalupa, which is one of the characters in la lotería. I know like some of us play putting on tokens in the car. Some people put tokens on the car and they take them out. I think depending on what region of Mexico or the US you are, is how you play it. So I wonder how you guys did it. It will be really interesting if like you guys leave it in the comments. I would love to know. Or also any other lotería Disney matchups you can think of. I could think of a lot of them. Once she showed me this, I was like, oh my goodness, I can even create a full lotería deck for this. And then we can print it and start playing with American friends and start getting them a little more into our culture and sharing it, which is something that sometimes I forget to do, and I wish I did more. So this is a way for me to do it, to share the part that is always there and the part that made me who I am. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like or subscribe and do whatever you want. You know, I'm not your mom, so I cannot make you do anything. But please go and check my friend Thania's video. She talks a lot about Mexican culture too, so you might enjoy it. If you're into that, if you are either Mexican or you want to learn. So thank you. Bye.